Alright, people, so I'm here with your TLC, TLCS, right? Tables, Ladders, Chairs, and Stairs review. And surprisingly, I felt it was a pretty good show. Normally I come on here and rant about the shit, but honestly, I felt it was a good show. A lot of good shit on here, so I felt it was a good show. So we get the show started off with actually a guy with talent, Dolph Ziggler. Surprisingly, you don't usually see guys with talent start off shows. Usually it's just the Authority or John Cena. But you got Dolph Ziggler defeating Luke Harper in a very good match, I felt. And what I really liked about this, it felt really unique, is there was genuine blood. I mean, not just a little cut here and there, an accident, but I mean, Ziggler was cut open on the head. Harper had, a few, I think he was like under the arm. He had a big little cut. He had a big cut. That doesn't even make sense, a big little cut. He had a big cut under the arm. So there was blood. There was good spots in the match. Nice, hardcore spots. And Harper ends up winning. Or Ziggler ends up winning. And I felt it was a pretty hardcore match and shit. A lot of good spots. But one thing about it is like, alright, Ziggler wins the IC belt, now what? It's like he keeps winning the IC belt. It's like this isn't gonna get him anywhere. So you went from being like the man, beating the Authority, now you're fucking winning a jobber belt that isn't worth any value at all, pretty much. So I mean, the only value it really has is that he's a champion. But I mean, the champion he is fucking shitty. But hopefully we see a bigger. Hopefully Ziggler's in a bigger spot in a few months in the fucking IC championship. But good match, very good match here. 4 out of 5 stars. He had blood, so it was a good match here. And then we get the boring fucking Usos defeating Sandow and Miz. I'll give it 2 out of 5 stars. The wrestling was alright. What I really had a problem with was the ending with the slammy. I mean, just a shitty ending. I mean, when you get a pay-per-view, I can understand an ending like that maybe on a Raw to set up a future match or some shit like that. But like on a pay-per-view, using a fucking finish like that, it's like, come on, we're paying money to see this shit. We're not paying money to see a fucking DQ finish, alright? We should see a better finish than this. So I wasn't really happy. And I mean, the Usos are just fucking boring pieces of shit. They're carrying their slammies out to the ring like it's something special. The slammies award mean nothing. When Roman Reigns wins a Superstar of the Year award, that's when you know the slammies are worthless pieces of shit. Like Roman Reigns is one of the fucking worst wrestlers ever. Can't even do more than 5 moves ever. I mean, at least Cena does more than 5 moves and puts on some really great matches. But Roman Reigns cannot do shit. He does 5 moves and gets a Superstar of the Year award. Are you fucking kidding me? Over a guy like Daniel Bryan, who had a great fucking moment at WrestleMania. So, I mean, when Roman Reigns wins a Slammy, you know that the Slammies don't mean shit anymore. But yeah, I didn't feel like this was that great a match here. So, 2 out of 5 stars. Then we get Big Show defeating Eric Rowan. And, it was a stairs match, and I'm like, oh, they're just going to use the stairs and keep hitting each other. But they actually use the stairs good. I mean, a lot of creative moves, like I believe there was an Irish whip or clothesline. Well, not Irish whip, that's what, into the fucking stairs. I don't know if everybody knows what the Irish whip's called. It's when you fucking, grab the guy's hand and, push him. So it's, into the fucking stairs, and they really use the stairs well, I thought. A lot of just good spots and shit. So yeah, 3.5 out of 5 stars. So good spots with the stairs and shit. But Big Show wins. I mean, why is the Big Show still in the company, let alone getting wins over younger talent? I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Eric Rowan, but he should be winning this fucking match. Like, if you're gonna push him, don't make him fucking job out to a 500-pound Big Slow. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. Big Show beats Eric Rowan. Big Show shouldn't be beating anybody. Unless it's like the Great Khali, who's not even in the company. Unless it's like some fucking retard like the Great Khali who can't even fucking walk right. I shouldn't call him a retard. I apologize. He's not a retard. He just fucking sucks. But, felt it was a good match. Unhappy with the result of Big Show winning. So yeah, but 3.5 out of 5 stars. Then we get Cena defeating Rollins, and I thought this was a very good match. A lot of people, even on Bleacher Report, they're like Cena and Rollins failed to, deliver. Like, I thought it was a good match. I mean, there was a ton of shit here, a lot of table spots, a lot of good moments. I thought, you had the AA off the top rope through the table. You had Rollins and Cena going through the table there through the ring apron. You had a shit ton of, just table spots. And unfortunately, Cena wins, but there was still a lot of shit. You had fucking Big Show in it. You had fucking Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns, ugh. But still, I mean, a lot of action, a lot of just shit happening. So I thought that was very good. A lot of even had fucking Noble and fucking Mercury involved. A lot of shit going on, and I was very upset though. It was a good match, a lot of action, a lot of good wrestling, but the way that they portrayed Cena in this match, it's like the match was basically 3-on-1 for like 15 minutes, and Cena's getting the upper hand like half the time. I mean, that just makes no sense right there. At least if you're gonna make Cena win, at least give Rollins, at least put him over somewhat. So then fucking Big Show comes out, so now it's fucking 4-on-1, and Rollins still, it's still. So then Roman Reigns comes out, who the fuck cares? I mean, Roman Reigns is a piece of shit. I wasn't even that excited when I heard the music. I'm like, ugh. So then Roman Reigns comes out, spears Big. There's another table spot. I do hate Roman Reigns, but there was a good table spot there, I guess. A spears through the table. Cena then wins with the AA through the table. Again, like Cena again buries another person. Some people might be like, "Stop using the word buried. He didn't bury him." Well, you know what? I use the word bury very loosely. I really consider bury anytime. As John Cena goes, if John Cena beats anybody young with some talent, I consider that in a pay-per-view match. I consider that being buried. You look at Bray Wyatt. He basically took Bray Wyatt off of TV. Damian Sandow, his career was ruined after, now it's being built back up, but his career was fucking ruined after Cena beat him. And you got fucking, who else? Ziggler, too. I mean, his career basically took not after, but it eventually took a shit after Cena beat him. So, I mean, Cena's known for beating people, and then they become irrelevant again. Or, they become irrelevant and nobody gives a shit about them. Then we get in, here's my dog right here, probably gonna hop up on, come here, let's do a review with me, doggy. So then we got, what do we got next? Did I say I gave that one 4 out of 5 stars. Then we get Nikki defeating AJ Lee in a pretty fucking boring match. I'll give it 1 out of 5 stars. I felt it was a pretty stupid ending with, Nikki just sprays AJ with something. I mean, not really that exciting. And I didn't really, again, I don't really care about the Divas matches that much, so yeah, I'll give it 1 out of 5 stars. Not that great a match here. Then Ryback defeats Kane in a chairs match. I mean, you had some good spots with the chairs, but there's only so much you could do in a PG era with a chairs match. I mean, no chair shots to the head, really. So I don't really blame them too much because, again, there wasn't that much they could do with the fucking situation, but still, not that great a match here, so I'll give it 1.5 out of 5 stars. And again, it's fucking Kane, who fucking is old and retarded and sucks, and then you got Ryback, who's just like Kane, except Ryback's like 15 years younger. So, felt that was a pretty shitty match that I didn't give 2 shits about, really. So, and Ryback wins, Ryback keeps winning, ugh, Ryback fucking sucks. Again, I don't see what people see in Ryback that's different from, like a year ago. I just don't see what people see. Then we get Rusev defeating Swagger, and again, we saw this match like a few months ago, so why are we having it again? It was shitty, it was the same thing, it was boring, it was unnecessary. 0 out of 5 stars, just really retarded. Then we get Bray Wyatt defeating Ambrose. It was a really good match, another really good match, but I'll go through the good stuff. We had some nice table spots, and it was a good match. A lot of good shit happening here. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Felt it was a, maybe I originally gave it 3.75, but I felt, why not bump it up to 4. All right, so now let's go to the negatives. The ending again, a lot of the endings and the results of the match were retarded. But the actual matches, like on this pay-per-view, the actual match quality was very good, but the results and the finishes were very shitty, typically. You got fucking Ambrose pulling a fucking monitor, like, out of something, and it fucking explodes. Like, what? Whoa, like, what's going on? Like, normally when you pull a fucking TV or a computer out of a plug, it doesn't explode like that. I mean, that made no sense, really. And it was retarded, like... Why would you make that as the ending? You have a fucking TLC match. You could do fucking anything pretty much, and you're gonna make a fucking computer exploding as your ending. I mean, that was just retarded. You could do a fucking chair shot to the head, a ladder through the table, something other than a fucking monitor blowing up. It was retarded. And then Ambrose again loses. Like, can you get one victory here? One victory, that's all I'm asking for. Well, it's like they keep putting him in big matches and big opportunities, but he keeps losing. He lost to fucking... I can't remember the last time he's won a pay-per-view match. I mean, he lost to Rollins. He lost to Bray Wyatt ever since he returned. So, they're pushing him as a big star. He's in the main event. He's been in the main event at fucking Hell in the Cell. Was he... part of Survivor Series, right? Wasn't he on Team Cena? I don't believe he was on Team. I don't even fucking remember. But anyway, I believe he had fucking... No, he wasn't on Team Cena, I don't think. I can't even fucking remember. But anyway, he was in the main event at Hell in the Cell and TLC, and he's fucking lost both times. So, again, like, if you're gonna push him, at least give him a victory here and there. But no, we're gonna fucking, make him fucking lose again. So, I'm glad Wyatt's winning, though. I mean, whichever way you win here, you couldn't really go wrong, I guess, though, with Bray Wyatt winning, because these guys are both talented guys. So I guess I'm happy Bray Wyatt won. But at the same time, it's like they're kind of ignoring Ambrose and not giving him any victories. But I'm not going to make a huge deal about it. It was still a very good match, good match, 4 out of 5 stars. So overall, I thought it was a really good show. Overall, actually, again, upset with the endings, upset with some of the fucking results, but I'm not really going to let that affect the rating of it. I'm going to really give it 8 out of 10 stars because I felt like there was a lot of really good matches on there and not a lot of shit. I don't know how other people felt about it, but I felt it was a good show, a lot of good moments. I mean, and I want to bring this up too. In the Ziggler-Harper match, you had like so many just blood and fucking, you could see the cuts on their arms and shit, or through, not on their arms, but just throughout their bodies. I mean, it was a lot of good action, I thought. So I'll give it 8 out of 10 stars. Quality show, and for all you people who go on your computers and just type into my Twitter or YouTube and say, oh, all you do is rant. Well, I'm not ranting right now. I thought it was, I just go on here and tell my honest opinion about it. And I'm not an optimistic person. I'm not a pessimistic person. I'm a realist. I tell the truth. I tell my true opinion. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm going to be positive because I haven't been positive in the past few weeks. No, I'm just going to say what I thought the show was like. I'm not going to favor one side or the other because I haven't been negative or positive in the past few, you know what I'm saying? So, again, the quality show, quality shit tonight, or last night actually. So, 8 out of 10 stars. So there's your fucking TLC 2014 review.